Good morning. It is April 14th, and I'm excited and eager to share an encouraging word with you from our Power 3 reading. Today, we are in 2 Kings chapter 18. 2 Kings is an incredibly interesting book of the Bible where we see kings continue to make the past mistakes of previous leaders, where we see them walking in doom and unfavorable circumstances because they continue to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. And then we see moments of glimmering hope, of shining in the darkness, where there are leaders who put God, His word, and His promises at the forefront of their leadership. And in this moment in 2 Kings 18, we see just that, where Hezekiah, who became king when he was 25 years old. Holy smokes. Can you even imagine being a 25-year-old king over the people of God? Well, here's what he did first. He began to tear down all the idols. He began to lead and put God at the forefront of his leadership. In fact, I don't even know, this wasn't even the primary thought, but some of you are the leaders of your home, and you need to put God at the forefront of your leadership and allow him to be the center of your life. But here's what he said, what was written about Hezekiah. It says that he removed the pagan shrines, smashed the sacred pillars, and cut down the Asherah poles. He broke up the bronze serpent that Moses had made because the people of Israel had been offering sacrifices to it. Now, why are we talking about a bronze serpent? And where did that even come from? And Moses was a good guy. Like, he did amazing things from God. Why would we do such a mean thing to Moses and break up the serpent that he had created? Well, let's look at Numbers 21. This is what it's referencing, is the fact when Moses had led the people of God out of slavery, out of Egypt, the people were beginning to complain to Moses in Numbers 21, saying that there's nothing to eat out here. There's nothing to drink out here. Why are we even out here? And they were complaining. And because of their complaining, God sent a group of snakes, and they were biting the people of God. Now, listen to me. I hate snakes. Your mama hates snakes. Everybody hates snakes. The Israelites hated snakes, and even the Egyptians hated snakes. Why? Because, well, for them, it meant a painful and slow death. And so Moses began to pray to God for the people, saying, God, what should I do to these people, for these people? And God said, you know what? Why don't you create a bronze snake, a bronze serpent, and put it on a pole? And if they look at it, if they fixate their eyes on it, then they will be healed. Now, I don't know where you are in this moment, whether you're frustrated with what's going on in our culture, or you're joyful, or you're in pain and suffering. But all I know is what you fix your eyes on matters. The moment that you fix your eyes on Jesus, he brings peace, grace, and mercy. And I don't know what you're walking through, but I pray that the presence of God permeates your room, your place, wherever you are right now. But the danger for the people of God in this moment with this serpent, with this bronze serpent, was that they began to make the healing way, the place that they had encountered God, the place that they had healing, the way that they had healing, they made it an idol of their worship. They began to offer sacrifices to it over time. And this is what is dangerous for the people of God. Many of us have come to become and start to idolize the place in which we worship. We've made an idol out of the building that we call a church. But you cannot go to something that you are. We are the church. The church is not a building. In this time, we can't even meet inside this place. We can't even meet in it. But listen to me. That does not need to become the idol in which you worship. A lot of you are thinking, oh, I'll worship. I love to worship Jesus on Sunday. When they play Oceans, or when they play Waymaker, or when they play my favorite song, then I can really worship. Listen, that's not worship. You're idolizing something. Worship is a heart that is surrendered to God in a manner that brings him honor and praise. It is not the where we worship. It's not how we worship. It's that we truly worship the one true God. And in this moment, Hezekiah and his leadership are saying, you know what? We're not going to fix our eyes on objects. We're going to fix our eyes on the Savior, on God, in his grace and his mercy. We don't need to let the place that we worship become the idol of our worship. We don't need to allow the way that we worship to become the idol that we worship. Come on, we need to encounter the presence of God right here, right now, on this day, on April 14th, and allow the presence of God to change your heart. Wherever you are right now, at the end of this video in just a few seconds, man, just take a moment to get on your knees and lift your hands to heaven and say, God, I need you today. I need your guidance. I need your grace. I need your presence in my life today. I need your guidance because I don't know what to do. God, I worship you for who you are. And if you don't do another thing, you've done more than enough because you died on the cross for me. Come on, let's fix our eyes on the one who saved us. And let's not become so obsessed with getting back, but let's get obsessed with the one who has saved our lives. I want to encourage you today, fix your eyes on Jesus. He is the one that is full of grace and mercy. I love you today. It's going to be a great day.